everybody. So today's Monday. That means it's time for Family Movie Night. And this week we are starting my classic musical month. And we are starting with one of the classics of the genre. We're talking about Roger and Hammerstein's Carousel. And this is a really interesting movie to revisit because it's got a lot of problematic elements. I think it's worth watching because it is from one of the oldest Broadway musicals. You have, Showboat, and you have Oklahoma, and you have Carousel, some of the earliest ones, and then turn into movies. And it's worth seeing for the absolutely beautiful music and the gorgeous dancing that they have. Honestly, forgot about the dancing, particularly the ballet at the end. So when I was watching this time, it really took my breath away. The absolutely stunning dancing, and the story is interesting. You have this carnival barker who falls in love with this girl, Julie, who's just sweet, naive young lady played by Shirley Jones. And her main desire in life is to get married and to fall in love. She doesn't seem to have really any ambitions as far as a career or anything else that she wants to do with her life. But she meets Billy Bigelow at the Carousel, and they fall hard and fast. But the problem is that Billy is a brute. And at the beginning of the movie that he has died because you see him in heaven polishing the stars. And it turns out in heaven, there is a policy where you can go back to Earth for one day. And he shares the backstory of his life. And basically he was a brute of a man. They talk about him hitting Julie. And he says, "Oh, I didn't beat her. I only hit her." So that's not like a really good distinction here, Billy. But he did love Julie, but he couldn't control his anger and temper. And he felt ashamed to have to leave carnival life, and people try to tempt him back into carnival life. But then he finds out that Julie is pregnant, and he sings the song Soliloquy, or I think of it as My Boy Bill, where he talks about his son and raising his son. And then midway through, he's like, "Oh, she could have a girl." And then he sings about that. It's a really lovely, wonderful song.
My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Will Bill, like a tree, he'll grow.
McCrae, beautiful singer. I mean, he was in so many great musicals. And then Shirley Jones playing Julie. And this was her second role after Oklahoma. And they had already worked together in Oklahoma, so they already had the chemistry. And so that helped a lot. When they both sing If I Loved You, I think that's one of the highlights of the musical. Absolutely beautiful song.
If I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know.
So fun songs like the June is busting out all over, and Real Nice Clam Bake, Blow High, Blow Low, all really fun songs.
June is busting out all over, the ocean is full of Jacksonville.
And like I said, the dancing is superb throughout. The absolute beautiful number when Louise, the daughter of Billy and Julie, is getting bullied, and this whole sequence of her her frustration and her desperation and everything like that. Really great. You Never Walk Alone is one of the iconic songs of musical theater. It's done really well here. You definitely get the CinemaScope feel and everything, the colors, the cinematography, all is really, really beautiful and well done. I think that there's something to be said about appreciating the moment in life, and it kind of has a similar feel of like Our Town and some of these movies where you get a chance to go back to a moment, or you get a chance to go back to Earth after dying, and where you realize all the things that you took for granted. So all that is there. I mean, the biggest problem with this movie is that because Billy is such a brute, it's hard to root for him. You just need a few more moments of like empathy and love and kindness from him. So it makes him hard to root for. Plus the fact that he hits Julie, and there's the super cringeworthy scene at the end where he ends up hitting Louise, and she goes and talks to Julie, her mom, and she says, "Can someone hit you so hard that you don't feel it at all?" And just, oh yeah, that's how you know someone loves you. It's so hard that it didn't feel like a slap. It felt like a kiss. That's super cringy, not good, obviously very problematic. And it's hard because that's sort of the emotional climax of the movie. So yeah, that's not the best. I think the movie is worth watching for the beautiful songs, the beautiful dancing, and just its classic place in the world of musicals. So I would recommend it, even with a lot of things I don't love in the movie. So let me know what you think of this movie. Can you get something out of it, or is it just too much? I would understand that. So put in the comment section, or let me know on Twitter. I would love to hear your thoughts. And what's your favorite song from Carousel? Put that in the comments. I would love to hear. So please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. It's going to be a fun month talking classic musicals. And please support the Patreon. I would really appreciate it so much. And we also have the merch store, so check that out. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.